Anybody really crueler than Meghan Markle, particularly towards a family that did everything to embrace her into it, you know. I know I've often said this before, but when you think about it, the silhouetted image of the then Prince of Wales walking down Meghan Markle in St. George's Chapel was a delight to behold. You know, there she was, a promising young princess, even though those in the media like myself knew everything that was coming, trust me. And there at the altar, literally sacrificing himself, was none other than Prince Harry, who, you know, when you look at the pictures now, no wonder he gulped when she came down. You know, last chance saloon there, matey. But now you see the bottom line for Meghan is she's literally taken time out consistently to attack her family, like she's done her own, some might suggest, with really no background or no thought about recourse. And this particular imagery, yes, this one, has done a lot to damage the British monarchy brand, particularly over in that area, Jamaica. As ever, let me explain. Hi, morning. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Yeah, are you waving? I know I'm waving back to you. No, I'm waving to you. You are. Are you waving? What do you mean you put your hand down? All right. Yeah, we're back now. It's always fun, isn't it? Just fun to make yourself giggle in the day. I don't know about you. Sometimes when you get up and look at yourself in the mirror first thing, and all for the ladies out there, you see, what we fellas have to do is have a shave, unless, of course, you're growing a beard. And sometimes you not think then, when you look in the mirror, you think, another challenging day. No, whoever looks good first thing in the morning, like they do in the movies. Yeah, you know what I mean. I saw a film the other day, and I think it was Jean Tierney, and it was on in the office. And she woke up, she had more makeup on than Boots Counter, and you think nobody wakes up like that. But that was the golden era, wasn't it? You know, marvelous when you think about it. Back as ever, though, to your breaking royal story of the day. As I said, this picture very damaging, no two ways about it. Meghan and Harry cruelly knew what they were doing. Let's not forget, someone recently wrote on Twitter, we won't give them a plug because they're hardly worth mentioning, but you know, oh, a completely different vibe to the last time that this particular PM, Andrew Holness, met the royals. Yes, completely different vibe. The previous royals didn't have to pay for that experience. Didn't mention that. It's a strange thing, isn't it, when people who've had absolutely flops with their books and all that sort of stuff then decide to come out and attack. Grow up, you know, it will never end well. But now, according to that very well-placed source, and as ever, allegedly, Meghan Markle was delighted with this particular imagery that went around the world. Now, of course she would be, you know, she knows that this particular individual is fighting to become independent. And, you know, that was the idea, all that sort of stuff. But you see, it's what it says. I mean, Harry, if he had any brains, would have definitely sidestepped this particular picture. One might suggest it just shows how much under the thumb this particular individual was. It was Meghan's idea to meet, Meghan's idea to pose, and as we've now subsequently found out, not many other people were willing to actually, you know, stop and chat with Meghan on that particular carpet. Why did she want to do it though? Well, it's quite simple. According to those sources, she knew that this would create a lot of anxiety, a lot of angst amongst other senior members of the British monarchy. Is it important out there? Well, nobody wants to see anything negative. And as we saw, of course, even though it was not the case, the Prince and Princess of Wales' recent tour over there was more successful than them reported. However, certain aspects of the media decided to print otherwise. We know how they fail, don't we? But now the bottom line is truly this. Meghan apparently wants to keep in touch with this individual and will be more than happy for a sit-down interview. Now, that wouldn't be a problem, of course, if Spotify hadn't have dumped her. Who's she going to talk to? Because nobody was listening last time. As for the royals, they're hoping that this will just move on, as many of Meghan's projects do, like 40 times 40 and so many others. But for now, she's basking in this negative delight. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.